to swap phones again. Really sorry. Here's Lee.
Hello everybody, I'm back. Good news, I'm back. And the good news is that my football team survived yet another year, but unfortunately so did Aston Villa. Yeah, but while we're talking football, there's a chap here who's from a place called Hull. And let's go and ask him, how did your football team end up, John?
Superb.
Talking to the camera.
Superb. See, League One is where everyone wants to be. Apparently the football in League One is absolutely sensational.
Yeah, we'll take your word for it. Okay, so a few more seconds and then we're going to run through the circuit again. Okay, make sure you're well hydrated. And like I keep saying, make sure you go at your own level. Okay? Right, so when we're all ready. Okay, I'm just trying to rally the troops. Rally the troops. Okay, so we're back onto the circuit again. First exercise is box squat. Why have I got? That's better.
Sorry, teaching my granddad how to use it.
I was wondering why things were going wrong. Okay, everybody, so yes, first exercise, box squat, and here's Ben. Nice slow controlled movement, like I said, he's just touching his bottom onto the edge of that chair. Nice flat back, nice controlled movement. Okay, if we go up to John. What John's doing, same movements again, but he's just pausing on every third movement. Okay. And if we go to Becky, who's doing the advanced version of this exercise. That's it. So Becky's pausing on each movement. Again, good posture throughout. Nice flat back, nice controlled movements. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off you go. Then we go down to Ben. Again, on the first exercise, nice, good controlled movements, just touching that chair. Now we'll go up to John, who's pausing on every third movement. Not for long enough, but there we go. And then we go up to Becky, who's pausing on each movement. Again, so she's really holding that move, contracting those muscles, putting them under more stress than she would actually like. Okay, so we've got 15 seconds left. Back down to Ben, so good movement, good controlled movement. John, keep going, please. No slacking. We've got 5 seconds left. There's Becky, pausing as ever. Okay, everybody, good work. We're going around to our next exercise, which is bent over row. Okay, so we'll go down towards John now, who's doing the first part of the exercise. You see John's got a shallow hip hinge, knees nice and soft, and he's just bringing that chair up towards his chest. Okay? Right, so we're going up towards Becky. Becky's got an increased movement to the hips, so she's increased that hip hinge, which gives her more range of motion, increasing that movement. Okay? And again, back up to Ben. Ben, same move as Becky, but what he's doing, he's pausing on every minute, so he's really squeezing those muscles in. Okay, putting that body under more stress. We'll get started. So it's 3, 2, 1, off we go. There's John on the first part of the exercise, keeping that back nice and straight. Nice slow controlled movements. Feet hip width apart. Nice good stable base from all. There's Becky, increased hip hinge, increased range of movement, good controlled movement. And up to Ben, who's doing the more advanced version of the exercise, pausing on each movement, keeping that back nice and straight. looking straight ahead, keeping those arms tucked in. You've got 20 seconds left. Keep going. Good work from Becky. Poor work from John. We've got 6 seconds. Come on, keep going. Okay, good work everybody. That's your second station done. We're going on to the third one, which is alternate leg crunch. I'll have a walk down to Becky, who's doing the easy part of the exercise. So Becky, sitting on the edge of the chair, back nice and straight, feet on the base of the chair, and then she's just bringing the legs up towards the chest in a nice, slow, controlled fashion. Okay, we go up to John. If we look from the side here, John's moved himself off the chair, bringing his knees up towards his chest. Okay? And Ben is doing a more advanced version, sitting on the chair, but he's bringing both his legs suspended all the time in that circular motion like he's on a bike. Okay, so if we're all ready, we'll get moving. So it's 3, 2, 1, off you go. So we'll walk down to Becky. Becky's doing the first version of the exercise. Sitting nice and straight. Bring the legs up towards the chest in a nice, slow, controlled movement. Going up to the middle version of the exercise, which is John. Again, John's just off the chair. Again, so he supports himself with his arms, and he's just bringing his knees up towards his chest in that nice, slow, controlled movement. You're halfway, everybody. You've got 30 seconds left. Okay, so now we come to Ben, who's sitting upright on the chair, but he's moving his legs in that circular motion like he's on a bike. What that means is his feet are permanently suspended, and he's activating those core muscles a lot more. Okay, so it's a pretty advanced exercise. You've got 6 seconds left. Okay, 2 seconds. Good work, everybody. Well done. We're going to move on to our next station. Oh, these lot are rattling through them now. Right, so next one is press-ups. Right, so we go down to the first version of the exercise, which is Becky. Becky's turned the chair around off the high part of the chair, keeping her body nice and straight, just in a slow, controlled movement. Okay, so there we go up to Ben, who's doing the middle part of the exercise. Again, lower part of the chair, increased range of movement, feet a bit wider, body nice and straight. And now we go up to John. There we go up to John, who's got the chair, low part of the chair, feet hip width apart, and what he's doing, he's pausing on every third press up. And are we going to make sure that he does do that as well? Okay, so when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So we walk down to Becky. Becky's on the first part of the exercise. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Feet firmly on the floor, hip width apart, body nice and straight, core muscles very tight, protecting that back. Okay, so we see Ben bringing that body nice and slowly down towards the chair, low part of the chair, keeping his feet just that bit wider in a nice, slow, controlled movement. There's John, actually doing something. And there we go, feet just wider than the hips. So it's coming down a slow, controlled movement, pausing on every 3. So let's wait here and get that third pause in. That's it, good work. Okay, we've got 10 seconds left. There's Ben. Keep moving. Keep going. Okay, everybody, good work. Right, so that's your fourth one done. On to our next exercise, which is split squats. So we're going on to John, who's doing the first part of the exercise. Just a small step forward. Slow as well, but small. No, not quite a lunge. So it's a small step forward, back straight, just bringing that leg down. Okay, so we go to Becky, who's increased the movement. Becky's taking that movement down on the one leg, keeping that back heel firmly raised. What we're going to do, when I remember to shout halfway, Becky will switch legs. Okay? Now we're going to the third version of the exercise, which is bend. Legs suspended on the chair, challenging that balance just that bit more. Back straight. Tummy muscles nice and tight, keeping that body nice and straight. Okay? Okay then, everybody. So are we ready? Yes, Lou. Right, so 3, 2, 1, off you go. And if we look at John here, just trying to keep that back straight, looking straight ahead. Small movements, small step out in front, just lifting that back heel up off the floor, keeping that front heel firmly down. Heel plays forward first, and a smile as well. If we go down to Becky, who's just got 4 seconds till I turn it to halfway. Okay, so it's halfway, so Becky can switch legs now. Again, good posture, good, nice flat back. Bring that leg down in a nice controlled manner. If you see that back heel firmly off the floor, and I did hear a crack there as well. Yeah. And we're up to Ben here, who's Ben's on the final station. Again, if you see Ben's legs suspended on the chair, which again is challenging his balance that bit more. Okay? We've got 2 seconds. Okay, everybody, good work. You've got 2 stations left. So, 6th station will be mountain climber. So if we go down towards Ben here, sanitising. Good example, Ben, well done. Right, so Ben's using the high part of the chair, keeping his back nice and straight, and he's just bringing his legs up towards his chest in that nice controlled motion. Okay, again, really working the core muscles on this one. Okay, then we've got John, who's turned the chair around, so off the lower part of the chair. Again, nice controlled movement, continuous movement, bringing those knees up towards the chest. And then we've got Becky, who, unfortunately for Becky, is doing the advanced movement, which means that she's doing a continuous move. Again, so she's really challenging the core muscles, really taking that heart rate up in response as well. Okay, everybody, so when we're ready, we're going to get going. So, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So we go down to Ben. Ben's doing the first version of the exercise. Look, nice upright body. Bring those legs up towards the chest, nice controlled manner, holding onto the upper part of the chair. So if we see John, John's holding the lower part of the chair. Head down, back nice and flat, bring those knees up towards the chest in a nice controlled movement. That's halfway. And if we go up towards Becky, who's on the advanced version of the exercise, head down, body nice and straight, bring those legs up in a nice continuous movement. Again, really challenging that heart rate and those core muscles. You've got 10 seconds left, keep going. Okay, and if we go down towards Ben, that's it, lifting those legs. Okay, that's it. Well done, everybody. You've got 1 station left, which is toe taps. Okay, so we walk down towards Becky. So Becky just standing, nice upright posture, just touching the toe on the edge of the chair. Okay, so we go up to Ben. Same movement for Ben, but every 5 he's going into a little speed burst. Again, so just increasing that movement. And now we go up to John. John is increasing that pace, so it's more of an explosive movement, and I intend to make sure that he keeps that up for the whole minute. Okay, so when we're ready, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So look, walk down to Becky, who's looking mighty relieved that we're coming towards the end. touching that chair, keeping that body nice and straight. Nice good posture. And let's go down to these two now. Make sure we get Ben here, just continuously just tapping that chair. Wait for his speed burst. Okay, that's good. Good movements. Now let's walk down towards John for the final 30 seconds. Good movement there. If you see, John's on the advanced version of the exercise. And that's a nice continuous movement. Poetry in motion, some would say. Oh, I wouldn't quite go that far. Then we've got Ben who's into his speed movements again. And then we got back down to Becky who's just doing the nice toe taps on the edge of the chair. You've got 5 seconds. Okay. And that's, everybody, is the end of your circuit. Make sure that you cool down properly. So as you can see, the team here just walking round, having a slow walk round. There's John. There's Ben. And there's Becky. Make sure that now you finish the circuit. Make sure you take some fluids on board. Take some fluid on board, keep moving for a nice extended cool down. You're looking to cool down between 5 and 10 minutes. Nice slow controlled manner at home. You can just general walk, bringing that heart rate and blood pressure down as you go along. So we want those back down to pre-exercise levels. Just what they were like when you were watching whatever news was on the telly. I couldn't think of anything to say. Okay, so remember everybody, these classes, next class will be next Tuesday at 11 o'clock and we'll be back here again next Wednesday at 6:15. Okay, so we'll just have one more lap round and we'll say good. Oh, and we've been informed that we've got a big announcement next week as well. It may well be something to do with the reopening of the gym, so if you want to tune in. Monday the 3rd of August. So if you follow our social media platforms on Monday the 3rd of August, and then you'll be able to follow where we go from there. Okay. Okay, so bye everybody, and we'll see you next week.